Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returnable from the one. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Taken in by Felton, left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down from the 42. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for the marker. It's Gibbs. And he has this down to the 34. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. He's out in the clear. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He beams one, deep right side. He's got it at the 30. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain on the play of 58 yards. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and goal at the
Tracy punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams finish up their opening drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. That one's complete, right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Third down run by Gibbs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw for Jackson. Setting up the screen. Blast through midfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. He finds space into the red zone. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. One in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you
shouldn't have been down there anyway.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, going to try this field goal for the Ravens. This is a 48-yard look for him. Luke knocks it through, and that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year, and I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete.
What took him so long to get into his route?
That time for Terrence Ferguson. So it'll be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the
There was no reason for him to be so fucking late to the party.
A couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Come on, he's stuck on a fucking pass rusher, dog. Come on, man.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's
That's
2nd
terrible.
and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got a man left. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Back to throw.
For a cup, that's like 3 incompletions on fucking dumb shit, dog.
Here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment.
That's so stupid.
Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Short pass brought in. Still has some space inside the 35. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake.
Let's go, boy.
Complete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And goes to the hurry up here. Jackson now on 3rd. Right side, this is into the hands of Felton. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Okay, ready.
On the 4-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Drop those quick.
Drop play. This is Williams. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
70, hot 70. Ready.
Bruh.
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series.
That's
Brock.
ridiculous,
Second down.
though.
Brings up 2nd and 16.
That's ridiculous.
5-yard line.
Ready, go.
They're throwing it.
Oh, are you serious right now, bro?
A bit too much. That's incomplete.
Intended for a
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
Let's go.
From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Go. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. And back to
appreciate that.
passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Hot, hot.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds him over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Rams first down.
Williams will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry-up here.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back on 2nd and goal. That's caught by Williams. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams now lead by 10. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 10. Joshua Carney to kick off for the
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
Hit him hard.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. He puts a man under it deep down the middle.
Why am I on the fucking They got me on the fucking safety, bro.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Why is
The
Fuller?
Ravens make it
Come
a
on,
one-score
man.
game in the first half.
That's my assignment.
That's some good old-fashioned
And they,
playground football.
why
Leave
would
it
he
at the
fucking?
elementary
Come
school.
on,
Find the
dog.
fastest kid and let him run.
That's such
One
bullshit,
splits the
man.
uprights. And the Ravens cut the lead down to 4.
Ravens 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the
In the
lead
cover
to 4 as they
specifically to
send it
prevent him from
away.
doing that dumb shit.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock.
The plays I know he's gonna run, like I'm
Starting at
legit
35.
in prepared for him, so he can't have any success
Good
running
field
them.
position for the
And the
Rams
game's
as
just
they
like,
get ready.
yeah,
First
just
and
let him
10.
have these, though.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Get it. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw now. And finds a seam down the middle. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Let's go. Let's go.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On the move, headed right. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. Offense to the line fast. They're going to throw for it on fourth. He's got it to his running back. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams now lead by 10. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 17. Joshua Carney to kick off for
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's gonna
Fumble.
send them
Give me the
on
fumble.
their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Here's Lamar. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. In off to Gibbs from the gun.
Now, come on now.
About 6. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Hey, report!
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. No place for him to go here. The Rams rush all over him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Jack, go!
Here's Williams to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
19, ready?
2nd down pass play coming. Setting up the screen for Hunter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll run it with Hunter here from the pistol. That play good for it. Looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Setting up to throw. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
One splits the uprights. And the Rams push their lead to 18.
35. Ravens 17. Joshua Carney.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. It's another one. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense up to the line fast. formation now with Jackson. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, middle.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Loop knocks it through. And that lowers the deficit to 15. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Hold the ready.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Like it.
He's going to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Get it. County lying. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go check. 18, 5 here. Mustang 19. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Throwing it again here. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 38-yard line.
Ready.
They are throwing it again. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And that is caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Rams grow the lead now to 22 points.
Ravens 20.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
It's amazing. Neither of my fucking DTs are making the play. The inside stuff.
Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Gibbs. And once again,
Nothing, just inside zone your way back into the game, buddy.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Jackson on 3rd down.
Drop that shit, nigga.
Drops. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19. Ready?
Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On the ready.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Let's go.
He'll call his own number. Definitely not the right move on that read. He winds up losing him a chunky yards there. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play.
Here we go. Set. Rambo leading. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Back to pass on 1st and 10. This is a heater going deep.
Ah!
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
It's Hunter on 2nd down. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects with his back, Hunter. And they make the stop. I'm going to say it about the 37-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 6. That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Rambo leading.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Giving this to Hunter. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's see what they draw up.
Why the fuck is Jeff Shimoto in at fucking...
Throw here, third down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Ready? Liking 18.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Has room into the secondary. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams piling onto the scoreboard yet again. That one right down the middle. And the Rams continue piling onto this lead.
Ravens 20. Joshua Carney.
The Rams kicking team is ready. And they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Shotgun snap to Jackson. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he's brought down at the line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Screen here for Gibbs. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Fourth down, here's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's got a man left. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
To number 17. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 46-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 23-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Rams football, and they don't got to do much. They've already earned a massive lead. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Get up. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. And he's got very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Third and 1.
Get up.
Another run for
Oh,
Williams.
wow.
He won't get back
He
to
got
line.
blown
They
the
needed
fuck
one,
up.
but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards.
Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
20.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Lamar now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
First down, here's Lamar. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first
I
down.
see you, Lamar.
Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to try another deep one here.
Thank
He
you.
steps in and makes the interception. And the Rams take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Start. Hey, Panther 60. Panther 60. Let go.
This is Williams. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go, set.
On the give, this is Hunter. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Hurt. Take go.
Turning to Hunter on third down. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up fourth down. The Rams are set to punt.
It's fourth down.
Good punt.
It's fielded at the 14. Fights his way through.
Oh, I pointed it out. He lined it up.
Before the return gets
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again.
Pick that, sir.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Man in motion here. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep the quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this third and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Third and long for him here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Time shot on the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Oh, my goodness. Dax Hill.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Rams take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, again to Hunter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, here's a pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Brings up third down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They stop him after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at fourth down.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams getting ready to celebrate a 9-0 start. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Complete out to the right. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive for the quarterback to scan the field.
Give me the blocks.
And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Joshua Carty out for the Rams field goal try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. Get his yard here, Brock. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Middle.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
More snap to play here.
Hey. Tonight. 180. That's it. UAX. Report.
Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big shot is hauled in. Peter inbounds. Oh, what a play! So make a check in that win column for the Rams. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.